Glen, huge congratulations. You're into the quarterfinals of the Betfred World Matchplay and you've just beaten the best player in the world. I know your emotions must be all over the place right now, but how does that feel, and sum up the evening?
Can I shake your hand first, Phil? You know, you've been on the journey with me. This guy from the BDO who was BDO for life, you know, was the statement I made. 3 Lakesides, I was happy, I was content. But I was ridiculed at times for winning the Lakeside. You know, loved my social media. You win the Lakeside, and you know, yeah, but you're not in the PDC. They would rip your head off. Michael van Gerwen would beat you 10-0. So it never felt like I was really a world champion. So when you get the opportunity to come to PDC, you dream of moments like tonight, and you know, literally the birth of my daughter, my wedding day, my first Lakeside was still. When I fell to the floor, I've never had a feeling. But then this, it wasn't the fact I beat Michael van Gerwen. Wasn't the fact it was the match play. It wasn't the fact it's the winter. It was the crowd. Normally, I'm from Middlesbrough. I have a fantastic support base, but the whole crowd are on my side, and I can't begin to tell you how incredible feeling that was. It was something that will live in the memory, Phil, for a long, long time.
I would say normally that crowd singing "There's Only One Phil Taylor," but tonight it was "Walking in the Durham Wonderland." Is there any words you can put into how that felt on that stage, listening to him while you were throwing?
You know my story, you know my life, and you know what I think of Phil Taylor. Phil Taylor once again messaged me today, and they were singing his song to me. It was. I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to show emotion. I wanted to be like Gary. I love Gary Anderson. Just go and get your double out. Go and have a cup of coffee, and you're the world champion. I'd love to be like that, but I do wear my heart on my sleeve, and I could see my wife like, oh no, he's going to start crying again. Done it all the time, but God, when they're singing your name like that, and you've gone through an absolute marathon of a game, it was spectacular, Phil. Incredible, unbelievable.
At 10-9 down, you're at the point of no return, and you've got 112 left. Was that on par with going up to throw for the Lakeside title?
Did he have a dart to win the match? Was he on a double at that point? Was he? Wow. 112's a lovely finish. You know, and hopefully it was big treble 20, double 6. Now hopefully that's what it was. But yeah, it's. I didn't know that. What I remember was going 11 each, or 12-11, 11-10 with my dart, and really bottling it. And I was thinking, I can see what I'm writing on my Facebook status when I bottled it. I've had that opportunity, and I didn't take it. But Michael wasn't at his best. But what do I do about that, Phil? I mean, you've got to capitalise on your opportunities, and that's exactly what I did.
In the build-up to this, you said that Michael was the one that you didn't want to play particularly. Now, has this given you the ultimate belief that you are where you belong in the darting circle?
I'll be surprised if he's been interviewed and he wasn't enjoying my pace. Even I felt slow tonight. I wish I was as quick as Ricky Evans. I wish I was as exciting as Gary Anderson in that. But I felt, and it wasn't intentional. I'm not, I was just wilting. I was struggling with the heat, big star. I mean, look at my forehead. I mean, I'll be staying in all day tomorrow. I went out for a 2-hour walk. Never thought anything of it, but it was quite windy on that. Sky wanted a couple of interviews there, and I laid on my bed at 2 o'clock and I thought, I'm burning up here. And I got on that stage, I was wilting, and I'm saturated right now, and but saturated with happiness. No one will ever take this moment away from me, and yeah, if there's a happier man in England right now, then I'll be surprised.
You said you came to the PDC for the biggest nights. Where does this rank in your darting career?
Second. The first Lakeside was something special. What I will say is that crowd. I will say that crowd was just the most amazing moment. The first Lakeside. This is a guy who was playing local league, county, and a 46-year-old finds himself in a Lakeside final. That was a special moment. But I'm 50 next year, playing the best player in the world, the best stage in the world. I'm absolutely elated. I wish I could maybe just find the right words to put out feel, but out of body experience. Desperate to see my wife right now, that's for sure.
Thank you very much.
You're the best. the best fill.
Glenn, when Marco van Gerwen came back at you and started really hammering in the treble 20s and started a sort of flurry of action, what was going through your mind then?
I was waiting for him to kick in, because I know he's not his best right now. I could even, twice I looked at the left, the big screen, and could see the averages. I was round about the 103 to 100 mark. So I knew that I wasn't playing terrible, but I was still waiting for him to do his 180 and 120 average. But I think my statement right now is you've got to capitalise on your opportunities, and I didn't have Michael at his best tonight, so I took that opportunity.
In a match like that, would you rather not know what your average is, or would you rather get on with it?
There's a big screen to your left, and twice I was 100.0 and one I was 103.5. For me, it lifted me, because honestly I was wilting. I was struggling tonight with the heat. I was, and I'm someone where put me in the Sahara, put me in Las Vegas at its hottest, and Dubai, and I'd be a happy man. But tonight I struggled big style. I feel like I've got a little bit of sunstroke, and I've got a day now to reevaluate, to celebrate, to look exactly what I've done, and I'm a proud man sat here.
And do you think this is another step to proving the few doubts that you have left right?
No,
beat Marco van Gerwen?
I've got nothing to prove to nobody no more now, and I stopped reading the rubbish a long time ago, because 99 people will say something nice, one will say something bad. That's social media. I'm a huge fan of social media. I accept people who give me a hard time. Whether you like me or you love me, I'll be on social media tonight, and I'll be celebrating. So, no, you're just looking at a man now who is just probably climbed the biggest mountain he's ever climbed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Glenn, just a couple